happening, people? United Central here, back again with another video. I'm with my guy, Nuruddin.
What's going on?
Sorry, Aaron's not here at the minute. He's at the awards night in London. Shout out to Aaron for making the Blacklist Awards. Hopefully it's a good night for you. But yeah, guys, we're sorry about that. But, you know, this is a podcast. It still happens, no matter what. And today, where are we at, man?
We are in Kim by the Sea.
Shout out to Kim by the Sea for hosting this and, you know what I mean, letting us film here. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go straight into it. International break, it's over. Finally, man, Nuruddin. You know what, man? Are you an international kind of guy, or for me, I'm club football, man. I think about United all the time.
It depends. It depends. If United got smashed before the international weekend,
oh, I see.
I'm like, give us a break just so that I don't have to think about United ruining the weekends constantly. Yeah. But if we were on a high, I was like, I didn't want it. I wanted the momentum. If there you can get some momentum.
And obviously England rolled over them teams, you know what I mean? Will that help England in the long run, do you reckon? These teams that you beat Kosovo, and then when you get to the big ones, yeah, it's almost as if, you know what I mean?
They're still positioning. Somebody needs to. They need to find another centre half that can balance with Maguire for England.
Yeah. I reckon.
And then they also need to settle the midfield. They need stability in midfield.
Yeah.
I mean, the top three pick themselves.
True.
Sancho off the bench.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We've got quality now up front, like, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you. And England are banging in goals.
Then again, Euro's not about quality. So I feel like it's all about mentality, mate.
It's about mentality, and also about, in the tightest of games, is the concentration of the central halves and the keeper and the connection between that. But England will score goals.
Yeah,
the way they play England.
And that's what for me. And shout out to Daniel James, you know what I mean, to Wales.
First of all, give it Giggsy to London at the same time.
I'm not sure about that one.
Listen, Giggsy is there.
Fair play to him. You know,
everybody was saying this and that about him, but he's got them there, mate.
You reckon he's got pressure now, though? Obviously, Chris Coleman went to the quarterfinals, or you just sit still. That was a freak one-off.
That was a freak one-off, man.
Yeah.
And that was the moment of that team, and Ramsey. If Ramsey and Bale are fit, then it's a different story.
Yeah, and now Daniel James has got options now.
Exactly.
But forget all of that.
Yeah.
We're going to concentrate on the big things today. And massive news.
Yeah.
Massive news. If you don't know, guys, Pochettino has been sacked after 5.5 years at Tottenham. And
what he made them. What he made.
Yeah. Well, you know, he came from Southampton. He came from Southampton. Did well in that first season. Got to 8th. Got his job on merit. Fair enough. But after 5.5 years, he's sacked.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Just on that. Sacked as Tottenham manager. Are you surprised, or do you think Tottenham now are a big? They can see themselves as a big club now, where they think, you know what, we need big ambitions now. Are you surprised by the sacking?
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised a bit, but then in another way, I'm not surprised, because if you looked at it, you know, I was scolded. You know, people like you were telling me I'm a straitjacket when I pointed out his record, because everybody keeps telling me about all his record, and I was saying, well, Pochettino's record is even worse than Ollie's. And the last season they lost 20 games. They don't won an away game since January. Last January. So, so these things, but I think that's not just all Pochettino's fault.
Yeah.
I don't know Tottenham too well. I've got friends who are diehard Tottenham fans.
Did the players drive him out, do you reckon?
No, I don't think the players. I think it's a refreshing. Okay, so you remember the history of football, like Fergie, especially Fergie, put a context. Fergie built 3 great sides in his time, maybe 4.
Yeah.
4 he built. Every team have 3 to 4 years, 4.5 years cycle. You need a refresh. Pochettino didn't get that. What you have to understand is that out of the big teams, you got them regularly qualifying for Champions League. You got them 3rd place, 2nd place, or 4th place finishes in all of the time that he was there than the first season. In 4 years, he got them challenging for the league. That year, Leicester won the league.
So what more did they want?
Right. To me, I really think, because the way they've been moving with the new stadium, they've got one of the best training.
They have. There's George Spark.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's another training centre. They've got hotel there and all that. I think the owner of Tottenham might be trying to sell the club. That's why he's putting so much money into them.
Oh.
Well, they still have to pay off the stadium and the training ground, but I think that's what is happening. And I think that bringing Jose Mourinho makes sense, because it brings a spotlight, because he's a big name in the world football. And that's what it could be happening, but I feel sorry for Pochettino. Pochettino, to be fair, got sick of it. And I think this was so it was amicable. It could have been more amicable, but at the end they had to sack him.
The way how fast it was.
Because he deserves that 12 million payout, mate, for what he did for them.
Yeah, 100%.
Tottenham used to be a mid-table mediocre back in the day, mate. And now and again...
What Fergie used to say, it's only Tottenham.
That's what I'm saying. So
you know what I mean?
Mediocre, mid-team mediocre, like we are now. They used to dabble around between sometimes fighting, you know, flirting with relegation, and then somebody will save them. So Pochettino stabilised and made him into a big club, improved players.
Yeah.
I mean, we're coming to the qualities. Well, I'll ask you as well what you think the qualities of Pochettino is.
Yeah.
To me, there's pros and cons, like to any manager.
Well, I think he should be manager of United.
I think Jose Mourinho is.
Did he underachieve or overachieve though for you? I think he overachieved.
Massively. Look, listen, their wage bill is like, it's 100 million less than United. City,
Easy.
Chelsea. So
they're struggling to give Eriksen a deal.
Their players don't get paid that much. He didn't get paid. Apparently, he gets double now. What Mourinho's on? Double what Pochettino was on.
Wow. And
so to me, the unfairness is more than anything. It's very hard for me to think that Jose's going there without any money.
Yeah.
If he's going there without any money to spend, then it's surreal. It's weird. It's Jose going there to reset. But if you're going to give the money to Jose that he should have given to Pochettino, it's a travesty.
It's a travesty. But then again, that man again has got 9 lives, and he just somehow that CV. I don't know what's happened to that CV yet, but he probably preserves it in like a gold kind of, you know, caviar. You know what I mean? And he pulls it out and says, "Listen, mate," and he's got the job at Tottenham. And I'm just thinking, you know what? He probably could do well there.
Yeah, of course. There's 2 ways that he could do well. Go on.
You know what though? It'll be no expectations for the first season. They've not won anything for how many years? Yeah,
no.
He'll come in there with arguably a better 11 than United, better squad than United.
Are you kidding me? Give me Tottenham's squad. Are you kidding me? Any day of the week.
Apparently, he's come in there and said, "You know what? I want a director of football." Apparently, the guy called Ocampos, is it called? If I know Ocampos, apart from
the guy
Lille.
is Lille, yeah.
He got the assistant manager from Lille straight away.
Yeah.
He came in there, no messing around.
Yeah, and he's the former Jardine assistant at Monaco.
And what the kind of football they were playing under the first time of
Saucy, mate.
Saucy. So you're looking at them now, and you know what? Yes, you can talk about the problems 1 year in, 3 years. He's only a 3-year manager. But if he can come in there, and say win the FA Cup this season, bring a kind of a different style of football, and implement, different style. At Porto, he was the underdog. When he came at Chelsea, he was almost the underdog. If he could come in there, what Nuruddin, I don't see why Tottenham maybe next year can't be up there, man. I really can't, because now there's no expectation, but they've got a big manager now. You know what I mean? He's come in there and he's got the right style now. United, we had Martial, Rashford. We had players like Depay there. We had, players that from Moyes' era still there. He's coming to a squad now, and you know what?
Van Gaal's players, he got rid of.
Van Gaal's, you know what I mean? But still though, he had to mess everything up before he could make his own squad. And yes, he had the money. I've heard people saying today, "Oh, it's all Woodward's fault." Listen, mate, he's had 400 million to spend here. Let's not get it twisted. Yes, Woodward could have helped in different ways and finding a director of football.
On net is about 200. It's about 200.
But still, he's had money to spend though.
He's had money.
You know what I mean? So, what do you think? Like, can he do a good job against Tottenham?
To me, if this is Jose, the 11 months he had 11 months out of football, didn't he? He had 11 months where he wasn't managing. If he's looked in the mirror and deeply searched into his managerial skills and looked at it and thought, I need a reset. I need to reset because people are telling me that, because he got sacked disgracefully, the way he behaved and the way he's behaving. And Man United, those deluded United fans, which I love. I use the word kindly in terms of when I say deluded. But the ones who are like, we should never have got rid of him in Jones, I was right. Listen, even he admits, he admitted on Sky Sports that he should have been sacked. He should have been sacked on the first day of that pre-season training when he said, I won't come and pay to watch Man United. When he said, oh, Seville has got better team than us and all of that. He should have been sacked. So there was loads of times where he should have been sacked. He wanted to get sacked and have his 20 million payout. That's what Jose Mourinho is.
He knew what he was doing.
Listen, that's what he was. He's lived in the hotel. He lived in a fucking hotel.
And that's where I feel like that's where he was.
I keep pointing out to people, I have to remind he lives in a hotel. Come there and live in a hotel. Managers live in a hotel maybe 2 months and then they find a place. They embed themselves into the city. Yeah, man, listen. So that Jack to Man United, he should have been sacked a long time ago, right? But here, if he's looked deep down into all the things he got wrong, and really he's on a charm offensive. I've read a couple of quotes here and there from him since he got the job. And he's saying,
I've not seen this press conference, by the way.
So he's basically saying, I'm a changed man, I've had to, and apparently Darren Fletcher, I was listening to a podcast on 5 Live, and Darren Fletcher from Man United was on there, and he said, when after Jose got sacked, Jose came and asked people who were working at the club and his backroom staff and that, what did I get wrong? How bad was I? Give me your honest opinion.
Wow.
So if he's took some time to reflect and understand, and also understand the way he played football, to me, he didn't get Louis Ferreira again.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't. He went with.
And that's the key one.
Yeah. Because Louis Ferreira's got 3 apparently. So
yeah.
He's got Jardines guy, but it'd be a decision. To me, this Tottenham squad, one thing I would say Jose has said, and I've seen the quote, he's always bigged up Tottenham squad and always said, I like the way they do things.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you would say about him, he's consistent in that, and that's why he went there, because this could be a massive reset. This could be a club where nobody makes other than Tottenham fans.
And he made a quote in the, when he literally got the job. He goes, the people at the top know what they're doing. Is that slightly
massively. Oh, I've seen the other quote as well. He said the structure is brilliant. I like everything that's here, and it's about the players.
If you look at it on paper, it's a perfect fit for him. You know what I mean? He can say, you know what, 200 million, and you know what, I'll guarantee you, I'll challenge for the league next year.
Another slight dig he had. Seen another quote as well. He said, sometimes you have to work with people you don't like. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Pogba. He said.
But then he's got Dele Alli there, though.
And then he said, we also have to big players who don't make other people better and only think about themselves. I won't get on with that much.
But then
the big players have to make other players.
But then the cons of Mourinho is, and I'm sorry to say to you Tottenham fans if you're watching this, but is
get ready.
Pedestrian football.
Car crash.
Bats, you know what I mean?
Your tweet went a bit viral, didn't it?
A bit viral, you know what I mean? Harry Kane, you know what I mean? Good play centre mid.
Holding player.
Seriously, man, that's what we'll be doing. And against the big team, guys, it'll be a 1-0 Tottenham. It'll be, you know, a rich.
Who plays on the right for them is Son. Son plays on the left. Who plays on the right? So you say the
Lucas,
guy.
I think. But then he plays Ericsson sometimes on the right.
Right, so Lucas and Son. Lucas Moura and Son get used to being protecting the back four.
Seriously, that's what will happen, and this is what Tottenham fans are going to have to get used to. Where you know,
to be fair, all that playing good football has not won them anything. It's not won them anything. All that playing good football has not won them anything. So maybe.
So you think that's what Pochettino?
Yeah. Maybe because Pochettino. That's what I'm saying. So I'll come to Pochettino in a minute. Yeah. But Jose, if this team is ready, a lot of them are old, so he likes older players.
Yeah.
Because he can. You know,
Dyer Wanyama in the middle. He's
all
got low block football ready there. I mean? Like, he's got the bus parked up already.
Listen,
the mini buses are ready.
And apparently, the 3 players he wants. Check this out. Matic.
We'll speak about that in a minute because people are absolutely ridiculous. The people are saying, "Oh, you're forgetting what he said there." This guy is absolutely. You know what I mean? He's back in the football club. And I got people like Terry, yeah. I'm sorry, Terry, yeah. He made a video today about saying, oh, he shouldn't be reading into it that much and he can do what he wants, yeah. But for me, that's taking a mick out of the football club.
Third time, is it a third time?
Third time he's done it. First time, yeah, he done it with Matic. I mean, against Astana. Questioning the football tactics of Ole. I seen it in the papers, I think it was Russian magazine or whatever it was, Serbian magazine. And then what does he do? Ole gives him the captain. We'll come to that in a minute, but go on, sorry.
So basically, Matic, the guy, the Benfica centre-half, and Bruno Fernandes. So they're the 3 players apparently he wants.
And yeah.
So another player we wanted.
Slightly get United, Bruno Fernandes. Imagine he gets him. Portuguese thingy.
Yeah.
George Mendes. Listen, mate.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Ole's not getting no one, mate. And I'm sad to say it, but he's gonna. You know what Joe's gonna do now? He's gonna study what everything United do now. So when he comes to the fixture, he'll know what United's game plan. And he's talking about playing him in the 4th of December. He'll know how to structure against Rashford. He'll know that Rashford takes time with the ball and he does this. He'll counteract.
Well, it'd be interesting to see United players. Is that going to be a cup final for them? Is that going to be
an interesting game? All eyes will be on Old Trafford.
Would that be a cup final for them? Would that be with the United players who Jose killed?
Do you know what?
Are they going to leave everything on the pitch?
This is interesting, by the way.
Shaw, Pogba, Martial, Rashford.
I bet you Shaw's going to be rushing back from injury saying, you know what, I want to play that game.
He's already training, by the way. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah. He's already training with the main
game. Is this not coincidence? Amazon Prime are doing a video for Tottenham about their end of season video game, yeah? And apparently, United vs Tottenham is on Amazon Prime.
I told you, I think the way the club is set up now, Tottenham, I think they are most likely going to sell the club. The way they're doing, the way they've been moving.
I think
we're waiting for a big billionaire. Maybe
who owns it right now?
some billionaire, but he's not really that interested. That's why they don't spend money. They are financially one of the most well-run clubs, and they've overachieved beyond with Pochettino. So coming up to Pochettino, obviously you were the first to fire the shot.
Tell it, man.
Bang, bang, bang.
Pochettino. What are we waiting for?
So let me say something here. So there's pros and cons of Poch. Two things that I've been studying with Poch is that yes, I think that he's incredible. He's the kind of manager that would come up with a project. The biggest two of the biggest things that I have against him is that his substitutions in the game where the game's going somewhere, he doesn't react till about 70-something minutes.
Yeah.
One. Second bit, I really, in a Champions League final, I questioned him as a character and as a manager.
What, putting Harry Kane in?
Are you kidding me? Harry Kane's been out for 2
But why would you not put your world-class player?
No, because he's not fit. You think about the team, you think about what is stake here,
But then also, let me counteract that. Imagine you had one chance to one player.
No,
You're not going to bank on that?
No, because you work with this guy, yes, you know, right, that he's the Harry Kane. Listen, there were certain players throughout history who would be out 2.5 months, 3 months. They come back, they're at it again.
Yeah.
They didn't need that much. They didn't need that much time to find the rhythm. Harry Kane is well known for being one of the guys to find that rhythm. He is the guy that needs that rhythm. That's why in some games, in some months, he doesn't even score. He goes like a 5-on spell sometimes. Score a goal.
Yeah.
So to me, Lucas Moura got you there and you dropped him. To me, it's almost like, because he's the coach, Daniel, whatever his name, Levy, is picking the bloody saying Harry Kane's got to be in. And to me, that I question you.
There might be a clause in there though.
That's what I'm saying, but I question you as the manager there, because you have to die and stand by your choices. Do you know what I mean? You have to buy your team. To me, that was but the biggest thing for me is the substitutions. Sometimes his teams are getting whacked and he doesn't think, right, players sit back a little bit. Let's not get embarrassed.
But you want that as a manager to be attacking.
Listen, yeah, I want him to be attacking. But some games when you're getting embarrassed and the boys are not you shut up shop, mate. Because the confidence can damage the player. Right?
True.
There's some games in the big games they go for it because there's no shame losing 4 or 5 against the big teams if you think try to get back.
Yeah.
The other massive thing for me, oh God, I've just lost it. What was the other massive thing for me? Yeah, trophies, right? All of the time when he was there.
I think that's a bit harsh.
No. You know what? This is come out of his own words.
Okay.
This is the quote you can go and find. He says, trophies. Football is not all about trophies.
I remember that quote. I remember the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what?
But is that because he's at Tottenham? Is that because that's Tottenham?
Nah, it's not, because Tottenham were dying for a trophy. His legacy would be up there even more if you want to trophy with them.
Tottenham are not winning trophies for say 30 years.
But they won a Carabao Cup.
But once in the blue moon.
Listen, they won a couple. They beat Jose's Chelsea one time.
Yeah, and then 2012.
Yeah. I think that's that guy. Yeah. The 1-2. And they've won little cups here and there. But to me, I worry when a manager says, because Man United, that's all we're about, mate. We're not in the game for top 4 and all that business.
Yeah, I know.
Man United,
but when you not change, when it's United though, I didn't know the tradition of the football club
to me, those things have to iron out. Because coming to United is an expectation of trophies now. It's not like Tottenham.
Yeah.
Man United is expect trophies. It's all about winning trophies, right? And Man United. So I genuinely think it's about how your attitude is mine. But the plus points are, he's incredible at working with young players.
Yeah.
Because older players, you have to change their ways, and all of the time they've been coaching certain ways. Like I always talk about, it's harder to embed certain things into older players. Yeah. But younger players will always listen to you because they're on the up, right?
He's got a style of play.
He's got a style of play.
Yeah.
He goes toe to toe with the big teams at the most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the times, he is charismatic. People like him. His football is work, and you have to be able to run. Press hard. I mean, the qualities of Chelsea. I mean, of Tottenham is pressing hard, playing up high octane football. So yeah, and places like Man United, I think Man United would win. Do you know what I mean? It's people not by him winning. So I will argue against myself. I can play devil advocate with myself. So I think Man United have got a history that we will win anyway. We've won with managers who weren't that great. Do you know what I mean? So we would win. But to me, the substitution is a big thing because he sits there on the bench and doesn't change. And sometimes in his team, another massive thing is that he chops and changes. People used to go on about the guy's Leicester manager.
Brendan Rodgers.
No, the guy who won the league. No, the guy.
Ranieri.
Ranieri. We used to call him the Tinkerman.
Yeah.
If you studied Tottenham, Tinkerman ain't the word. He's got like two players for most positions. Most of my Tottenham friends who are fans of Tottenham, that's what they go. We don't know what the team's going to be the next time. I think what that must do to the players, because if they don't know, if they can't, if you can't play well.
But would he not be a credible manager for
No, of course. I've got to listen to me. The biggest thing is that Fergie loves him. Gary Neville and all that. Fergie loves him.
Gary Neville studies him, like he said.
Yeah,
he studied him.
So Fergie loves him. Fergie was absolutely gutted. Fergie's been trying to get him to become Man United manager. It's open secret. And Pochettino loves Fergie. At the end of last season, they asked him, who would you like to go to dinner with in football? And he goes, well, one guy we had, but he was too short, and I want to have another dinner with him. It's Fergie. So he is a guy that
proven manager.
Gary Neville spent about, I think, 2 weeks just studying his methods and stuff like that. And Gary Neville, when I went to this event when Gary Neville was talking, he literally talked about Pochettino.
So am I wrong to say to be disrespectful to
No, but I think Poch needs to clear his head. I think the Champions League loss was a massive thing in his head. I think that ruined him.
Because that was the golden opportunity.
That ruined him.
Yeah.
And he also come out before that press conference, he said, before that final, he said, if Tottenham win, I want to leave. Yeah. So there was already these things already. Do you know what I mean with them? Yeah. And some of the players stopped listening. 4 or 5 of the players, Tottenham players, are on short-term contract because they don't get paid.
Yeah.
Well, their counterparts when they go international are getting paid more than them.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is not a Tottenham podcast.
No. Just the last bit on Tottenham.
This could affect us.
Yeah. Pochettino. Okay, end of the season comes in. This is a scenario, yeah? And this is my scenario. Because I know Ollie's not going to get sacked now. Unless it's a barren run of results. We end up getting smacked up by Sheffield United. You know what I mean? I lose my head. You know what I mean? We lose a couple of games. You know what I mean? It becomes like a results-based business. And obviously United come first, by the way. I don't want Ollie sacked right now as a manager, and I don't want results to be turned by sack. But I do want Ollie to be out, and I do want another manager in, but in the right way. So say now, end of the season comes here, or short-term plan, we lose a game.
Depending on what happens.
End of the season comes in, End of the season comes in, United, let's say we finish 6th. No Europa League, no Carabao Cup, no FA Cup. Europa League, we lose in the semi-finals. Ollie goes to Director of Football. Listen, hear me out. Director of Football, Pochettino win. That sound for you?
Yeah, listen, like I said, regardless how much I want Ollie in, I wrote it out, the tweet as soon as I found out. My tweet was...
Is it pressure now?
My tweet is precious on Ollie, because there is a world-class manager, if that's what everybody deems to be, for him to be, Pochettino to be.
By the way, he's linked with Bayern Munich today.
Yeah, but I think he's going to take the time out. I think if I was Poch, I would take the time out.
Yeah.
I would take the time out.
To assess things.
Till the summer, go on holiday, somewhere warm, go home maybe to Argentina.
Yeah, probably.
Enjoy that 12 million, you know what I mean? Yeah. Bit of that fruit, you know what I mean? Live a bit of life with his family, and then reset again. So I think that I think you should wait till the summer, but if Bayern Munich come calling, then he'll be guaranteed a trophy.
Easy.
At least one.
But do you reckon you won't want that kind of pressure about Munich?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Niko Kovac, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good manager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't wait around for him to say, listen, mate. And really, if you look at it in German football, they won't see Mourinho Pochettino as a big manager because they've not really seen him about, have they? No. In the Premier League, we kind of like praise him because you know what, we've seen him week in, week out. Bayern fans won't think like that. They think, you know what, another manager.
Yeah, and also like there'll be egos in that team.
Exactly.
Because of winners, and they'll think, oh, you've not won anything.
Exactly. So you might think, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna wait for Man United. I'm gonna stay in England. Yeah, I like England. I like the thingy. You know what I mean? The culture here. You know what I mean? I've got family around here. They've probably got schools around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what? Let me stay here.
He'd be the kind of guy that, because obviously he's a nice guy. There's not anybody that can say bad words about Pochettino. He's like a warm, charismatic kind of person.
Yeah.
That's why he likes a Fergie, and that's why Fergie likes him, because he's warm. You know, charismatic kind of guy. You know the way he dresses with his black shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's that type of guy. And this could be the job that he's with. So you see it. So Southampton, Spurs, and United. Don't get bigger than that. Don't get bigger than that. They don't get any bigger.
And it almost comes into junction, you know.
Yeah. But to me, like I said, Ollie's under pressure, whether I like him or not, in terms of I'll put my feelings aside from Ollie, because I'm just sick of changing managers. It's not the fact that I have this massive love, like he said, you and other people accuse me when, I've got the duvet.
Where's the olive juice today? No olive juice today?
No juice today. That might be the sign to change the times.
Exactly.
But anyway, no, listen. It'd be absolutely stupid for Man United to act like some petulant petulant kind of business to go and sack Ole now and give him the job. To sack Ole now and to give Pochettino the job. I think Pochettino needs to take some time and take a break. I won't take a job, me personally. I will recess and reset. Do you know what I mean? And then come back.
But do you not think now that Pochettino's available?
But if 3 or 4 results go against, like you said, against Ole, he's going to be massive pressure. Huge pressure. Ole's going to be, because they're, like you said, there's a manager out there. The more Pochettino doesn't take a job, the more the pressure will build on Ole. If Pochettino tomorrow is to go and take another job, like I say by me, Ole's all right then. But the more Poch is available, the more pressure comes on Ole. And that's not a bad shout. The director of football is not a bad shout.
And then you got people like Matic, you know what I mean? We brought him in before, you know what I mean? He's again another guy, man, absolutely bantering the club, man. He's absolutely bantering the club.
Could you imagine if Paul Pogba did that? What United fan base would be doing? Could you imagine if Paul Pogba did all of the things that Matic has been able to do, questioning the tactics, questioning Ole, manager to get sacked, or saying all of these different things? Do you think that he would have been given the same leeway as some of the United fans are?
So that shows, you know what I mean?
That's the epitome of what's called white privilege. And that's the epitome of being a mediocre player. Because most United fans don't care what Matic says.
If it was Pogba, what would have been the situation? You know what I mean? So, but then again, international break's over. Sheffield United on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Sheffield United, big game, big
absolutely
game.
massive for me.
Big game.
There's no bigger game than that for me.
Yeah, so it's a 6-pointer for us. And I've got a really good friend who's a big Sheffield United fan. And I was like, somebody at 6-pointer. He said 6-pointer for you. And it's true. He said 6-pointer for us. Because they're higher than us, aren't they? They're in 5th, so it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
See what happens then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but also what is really interesting is the fact that that Man United are, in some sense, in some ways, are about 3 players are back, training with the main. That's what I've said today. So it's Tuanzebe, Shaw, and who's the other one? Tuanzebe, Shaw, and Matic. Yeah. So they're
coming out of nowhere, by the way.
So all 3 of them are training with the main group.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see Ole's press conference tomorrow, and let's see who's brave enough to ask Ole the questions tomorrow about because
Pochettino. He'll be asked tomorrow. He'll be asked, and you know what I mean. This is what you have to do as a manager now. You've got to deflect it and say, you know what, forget what's happening there.
I mean, to be fair, Marcus Rashford has already come out. There was an interview.
Yeah. Rashford, the interview.
Yeah, he's doing this big up.
Homeless. Homeless. Big up, man.
Big up Marcus Rashford, and the thing that what he's trying to do. He's a kid that's from Manchester, and he's trying to look after especially this winter and this Christmas, raising presents and packages for the homeless in Manchester.
Yeah. Big up.
He's had an interview with Sky, and he said he come out. I mean, he didn't fully. He said Ole's the right guy, but he said Man United's all about trophies. He said we've not won a trophy in 18 months.
Is that another thing?
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. So take how you want to take it. Man United winning with trophies, and that's what Rashford is putting the pressure on himself and the club. Do you know what I mean?
And obviously Sheffield United on the weekend. You know what, man? Sheffield United are no mugs, man. You see it on the thingy. The Sheffield United, the way they play football. It's not going to be 4-4-2 rigid football. Yes, it's going to be 4-4-2 in the formation. But you know what? They can play. They've got Fleck in there. They've got, you know, they might not have their keeper. They might be a bit short in that kind of sense. But you know what? They've got a decent team, you know.
Let's hope the second goalkeeper doesn't have a man of the match performance against us, touchwood. Because some of these unknown goalkeepers in the history of Man United, unknown second choice goalkeepers come in and think, I need to get myself in the market.
Yeah, 100%.
To be a first team keeper somewhere else. So let's hope he's not as good as the first.
Credit to Sheffield United, man. I think they're set.
His methods work, mate. And one of the things is that we have to big them up. Is that their players. He's not run away from the methods that he was using in the Championship, and in League One. Yeah, and he's kept them. He's kept the identity.
Manager of the year so far, I reckon.
To me, if they finish in the top half, then
Manager of the year, easy.
So
I would have thought they would not even get.
But to me, when they get too carried away, I think if they were to get 3 or 4 losses
but that's every team though. You say that to every team.
Players, yes, but could they recover? What's their bench like? I don't know what their bench is.
No, their bench is not very strong. No. They got that guy, Matt Burley, they bought for 20 million, they don't really play. But apart from that, it's looking a bit, tight. How do we play with that game? You know what I mean? McTominay's injured. Apparently he's looking worse. But Matic comes back. The old man. He comes back after what he said. Banned in the football club. You know what, Ollie? Yeah, we need you, mate. We need you.
You got no choice but to play him.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna play Ghana.
Nah, you know what? I don't want to put him in this kind of game. It's going to be a rough and tumble game.
Not in a away game.
We've got to rely on our front three, and our front three right now is doing well. Rashford's form's brilliant. What do you think of it?
Yeah. Like I said, you know me. This squad and this group of players, I don't trust them too tough because on the worst times when you get hyped about them, they kick you in the teeth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the aspects of them are bottom. We've seen it against Bournemouth. They can be bottle jobs.
Yeah.
They'll just bottle it. They'll bottle it. Ollie wants to say, and that's what I'm saying.
And that's for me where the tactics come in. You know what I mean? I almost feel like Ollie's freestyling. You know what I mean? He goes at it and says, you know what, guys, win us the game.
Looks that way.
Martial, win us the game.
It looks that way to a certain extent, and that's why
the Bournemouth game's a key one.
And that's why the attraction to Pochettino. Because Pochettino, you'll get that style of play instantly.
And you get chances. That's the key one.
Well, we made chances. We can only talk about you're only good at the next game.
Yeah, true. Chances. But I'm talking about beforehand when we had the chances.
No, but
Pochettino, you always guarantee chances.
Yeah, but then Pochettino wasn't getting anything out of the squad. 10 times better squad. You know what I mean? They've got well better squad than Man United. So it's about manager players relationships, about them not listening anymore.
Yeah.
So we will see, but it's a very interesting game. It's a game. It's a must-win for United.
So on the telly, we know. I mean, last time we went on the telly, we beat Norwich away. But if we could come out of that game with 3 points, you know what I mean. Then
and how are we looking? We got Villa after that.
After that, we got after that it's a derby.
No, it's not a derby.
Yes,
it's not. We played Tottenham first.
So Aston Villa, Tottenham, 2 home games in a row, back to back.
That's how it is.
And we got a starter away.
Yeah, in between. Yeah.
So Sheffield United a starter.
For the first time, the club have done something that might also to the fact the fans. Apparently, they're paying for the trip to Astana.
Finally, you know what I mean? But you know what? Sometimes you got to think of it. But did they have any option though? They couldn't find an alternative flyer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But I want to ask you a question. I don't know if you've seen it, obviously, because it was the quarterly meeting of Man United shareholders. Did you see the statement that Mr. Woodward, your friend, Mr. Woodward?
No, I didn't see it.
He basically come out and said, yeah, we're thinking about getting world-class players, finding world-class players and young youth talent, and that's how we're going to do it, and that's what we've been doing. I'm like, what planet is he on?
Sir?
What planet is he on?
And with 130 million more
the PR machine.
130 million net debt.
Yeah, have you heard what we got now? Lego, we're one of the new sponsors.
Lego, you know, wow.
The toy maker, mate. At least it's a toy maker. At least it's not some tap maker in China or something like that, or Korea. Like, you know what I mean? Literal tap.
Anything for United. You know
anything
for that one.
Lego,
And the money.
You might get some new style of Lego.
Yeah. And what kind of team are you thinking for that game then?
To me, obviously the front three picks itself. I think if McTominay is miraculously not going to make it, then I think it definitely will be.
Would that be the key area for you, the midfield battle? Because Fleck is a playmaker and he's been playing well so far this season.
Yeah, to me.
Midfield battle. Fred, the emergence of Fred, you know what I mean? Fredinho and all that.
Well, we'll see. Like I said, this will be a cold, hurly stone win. Sheffield is, listen, I don't know if there's 7 hills in Sheffield, but anytime I've gone up there around this time of the year.
I'll be there, by the way, London
Road. My boys used to go university there, trust me, I remember.
Was it?
When I was there, I was like, what the hell?
When it was bad, it was bad.
It was bad.
Fred, what's he in for then?
Fred is in for a windy night. Windy.
But the ball's flying away, there'll be people at him straight away. There's no lack of awareness today. Today is about get the ball, move.
Yeah, there's time. You don't know time. But one thing I just don't want to see Ashley on. That's one thing I'm begging. I think Lucia is trained well today apparently.
I don't think enough to start though.
I don't care, mate. Bring him up and put Brandon Williams on, yeah? Alright, start Shaw. Put Brandon Williams on. I just don't want to see Ashley on, man. I just don't. And I know that there's the likes of shout out Flex and Rants and all that, and they're coming out saying, yeah, and the likes of you are going, yeah, Ashley. All I would say to you, to me, this is how I think about football team. If the player offers nothing in defence and is offering you nothing in attack, why the hell is he in the team for?
Yeah, true.
Experience what?
Yeah.
Experience being a part.
Yeah.
So,
So quick prediction for the game.
Quick prediction. So this is my back. So obviously De Gea, Brandon Williams. Oh yeah, bro. You're good. Brandon Williams, If I would play Bradley Williams, I know play over Wan-Bissaka. Midfield, Matic will have to come in. Matic. Who else? Matic. Fred and Pogba.
If he's back. I don't think he'll be back though.
Wow. Well, Matic comes back. Who's that? Pereira. This is going to be Pereira. But yeah, but the Tottenham game, that's the game that everybody's rubbing their lips and looking forward to. But this game, like I said, Man United can make a statement here. We can make a statement saying that we've turned the corner with this team. I just hope that we create chances and we finish the chances we make. What do you think? What's your team?
I don't know. I'll go for Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, De Gea, Wan-Bissaka. You know what I mean? Maguire. Maguire, obviously, Lindelof centre back. Obviously, I've got Brandon Williams a left back. Centre mid, I will go for. Do you know what? Centre mid, it's looking a bit, you know, sticky at the minute. But what I would go for, if you had no options, Herrera and Fred in the middle, Mata in the hole, not Lingard. Forget Lingard.
I think this is going to be 100 miles an hour for Mata. Maybe it might be good. Maybe.
Well, options. Think Lingard will do any good?
Maybe. I would like to think so. No. Well, we'll see. Maybe to bring on in the second half.
Yeah. And then obviously you got Thingy, what's his name? The front three sort itself out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for 2-1 United. I think it's not gonna be good, not gonna be simple. I think we'll just have enough to win the game.
I just don't care how the ball goes. As long as we get the 3 points, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're a tough team to play against. No, let's not get that today. They are a tough team to play against. They play a certain system. They held most teams. They'll defend. They'll give us the ball and they'll counter attack us. And at times they're good on the ball as well.
Yeah.
But we need to be concentration levels have to be at the most, and United have to be clinical. But I think we could do it.
Yeah. Nuruddin, been a pleasure. Socials.
That guy Red Devil, you know how it is. Come at me all the time, every day. That guy Red Devil.
Evertonian in the background.
Evertonian.
But guys, hope you enjoyed this podcast. If there's been any sound issues, apologies, that's normal. But yeah guys, Aaron's not been here today, so hopefully he does well in the Blacklist Awards. If you like the video, subscribe to United Central. Trying to get to 10k guys. Like the video, subscribe, share, do all that stuff, support the channel. And I'll see you for the Sheffield United game for the match review.
And remember, spread the word about prostate cancer, people.
Spread the word, man.
Get your family, get your elders, get them all to check themselves, man.
Yeah man. See you for the Sheffield guys.
Cash
Take care.
ain't for nothing.
Take care guys.